I'm back. We completed the 25-day, the Dr. J's 25-day health and fitness challenge. We did it. We finished it yesterday, of course, here. We gave the gift, of course, of Christmas Day of our health to ourselves and also to our family members by showing up and working out for one more time on Christmas Day. Yes, we did. So with that said, this is day after now, day after the challenge, and what to expect after completing the challenge, what you should expect, and how to keep things going on. I have a great title and great topic for us to do tonight and talk about. And one thing I want to keep the momentum going on. I said I was going to go 25 days live, and I said, "What the heck? I'm going live again um, today, since I'm keep the momentum going and go from there." Also, too, I wanted to congratulate everybody that finished the 25-day Dr. J's 25-day health and fitness challenge. If you completed it, I want to salute you and congratulate you for doing that. Um, and I actually like to want to shout you out. So if you can, in the comments below, um, type, completed challenge 25, or I completed it. Let me know in the comments there. I just want to recognize you. Yeah, I just want to recognize you guys. So just let me know in the comments there, of course, from there. But let's get going here. I got some good stuff for you here and some stuff that I learned from the 25-day health and fitness challenge that I learned personally. And also, before we get that started there, I want to share with you guys is that we will be doing January 1st, January 5th, where we start a new 25-day health and fitness challenge. We'll be starting up January 5th, we'll be starting a new health and fitness challenge. You want to sign up for that? Will be in the description. Sign up for that as well. Here, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait. I'm jacked up about it already because I have some great things planned for you. I have a great team that's planned some great things as well, and it's gonna be a great time. So let's get going here. Um, so the topic for tonight here is that I wanted to express to you guys here is life after the challenge. How to keep the momentum going after the challenge. How to keep momentum going, and I'm gonna give you some tips on how to do that, and some stuff you may know already. And also, too, I want to ask you some questions about performing the 25-day health challenge. What did you learn from it? I learned many things. I learned from it. Um, so many things is unreal. But the one thing you want to do is keep on going. That's the whole thing. The 25-day health and fitness challenge was just the beginning of everything for you. It was just as they say, a stopping point, almost like a stopping point in life. Like for myself, when I lived down in Georgia, that was a stopping point for me coming up here to the DMV area now. And then who knows where I'm going next and all that, but it was a stopping point from there for you. And doing the 25-day health and fitness challenge was a stopping point for you. And maybe just the beginning of it. I know some people like the accountability of having a group. Definitely help out and get you, inspired and going and just looking at things from a different perspective. And I welcome you guys to join us, like I said, in January 5th. You can join us again. Just finished doing the 25-day challenge. You can join us again. I would love for you guys to keep on going with us. But what I wanted to ask you guys, a few questions tonight. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. Excuse me. All right. But one question I want to ask you guys tonight about the challenge is this right here. And I'm going to look at my notes. I have my notes right here. What's one thing you learned about yourself in these 25 days? Let me read that question again. What is one thing you learned about yourself in these 25 days? What did you learn? And I'll go first. What did I learn about myself is that I really, truly enjoy working out early in the morning. Even though some mornings it sucks waking up, sometimes it does. It's challenging. But what I know to counter that, what I need to do is go to bed earlier at night. You have to go to bed early at night. You have to get decent sleep to wake up early in the morning. But the thing, waking up early in the morning, it's not even half the battle. It's just waking up because you already know. Because sometimes in the morning times, sometimes I was excited. I was so excited I could barely go to bed. I was so excited to get up early in the morning to work out because and you have to try it out for yourself. I know people get energy drinks in the morning. People do coffee. People do stuff like that. But if you work out early in the morning, you will be on a natural high all day long. And I'm not saying like push yourself to, exhaustion or like that. I'm just saying waking up and say if you do 35 minutes of cardio, like we're doing 25 minutes, doing 25 minutes of cardio, doing your warm up at the beginning, warm up at the end, and doing 25 minutes of true actual cardio. Absolutely. You'll be burning more calories all throughout the day, and you'll feel better throughout the day. Even doing weight training, like I did weight training, I had four workout routines I did, and the longest one was 35 minutes that I did. And that 35 minutes felt amazing. Take a shower, get some breakfast with egg whites, get some oatmeal in, maybe some what did I do? I put some eggs in that too. Or not eggs, put some apples, fresh cut up apples, with my cinnamon on top of it. Man, be ready to go. But the one thing too, another thing with working out early in the morning, I have planned everything out ahead of time. You know, my meals are my eggs are already cooked already. Oatmeal, I'm cooking oatmeal that morning. Kind of like my fresh, I like my oatmeal to be fresh that morning. Then I'm doing water bottles ready to go to work. Bags already packed for work. Clothes already laid out for work. Underwear, I mean, I had everything laid out already. So I'm already, all I have to do is just work out, shower, shave real quick, eat, boom, I'm out the door. That simple, that fast. Um, but I had to go to bed early, and I had to go to bed early. So all the benefits I got from it was well worth it working out. On top of it, too, just put you in a different mood at work. And then on top of that, too, not just putting yourself in a better mood, you actually look at other people differently. Someone may be say in a, I don't know, emotional fit that may be, and they're kind of displaying it, trying to display it on you or trying to project it on you through verbiage to you, and you will look at them differently. You will look at them and just possibly totally ignore them actually, or register the existence, hello, and then don't get upset. Don't even show emotion to them back what they really want you to do. Um, but anyways, it just puts you in a great mood. I guess I'm trying to get with here. The second question I want to ask you guys here is, what was your biggest win no matter how small? Let me just ask you a question again. What was your biggest win, no matter how small? And put that in the comments down there. I would love to know what you guys. What was yours? My biggest win, no matter how small, was being there for everybody that's in doing the challenge on, because it was a lot going on my end. You know, getting people on Facebook together, the private group, the text message group, put people together, and then of course on YouTube having people together too. Excuse me, putting those all together and being there for everybody was a challenge. I have to say it took a little more time than I thought it would take, but it was well worth it. Of course, here only one person I know that got injured, and he had a bad back and everything. And he hurt his back, tweaked his back. So that was a little downer because I really wanted him to push through and get through it and everything like that. But his back is hurting him and stuff like that. So he did some other things. He did just some regular stretching and yoga and stuff he did to kind of calm down his back. But just being there for people and all that. That's probably my biggest win, being there for people. Just when they needed it to kind of push them along, because it was a challenging moment here. You think about it, we're doing it during Christmas time, one of the busiest times of the year for people, and then work. You have different family events going on, even company parties you have going on, kids parties. You have all kind of things going on, all kind of commitments. The commitments of then your own self, and then just so many things you have to do and stuff like that. So I was just happy that everybody took the challenge and stuck with it and everything. And like I said, I salute you guys. I really do. It's a big feat here. So let's keep it going here, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, I told you what I recognize and all that. Okay, let me give you some tips. This is what I want to get to here. The tips, I have about, how many tips I have? I wrote these down here. I got 7 tips for you guys. 7 tips to keep you going after doing this challenge. Because it's tricky to keep on going after that challenge, because you have all this accountability, you have a group of folks, you have a set schedule to check the app, you have notifications coming in, and you're looking forward to checking the box off of what you completed that day. So let me help you out here. Let me help you out. The first thing you want to do after doing a challenge, to keep the momentum going, keep you going in the right direction, because your health doesn't stop just because the health and fitness challenge you don't stop with your health. This is what you want to do. Keep a daily habit list. You want to do. Keep a daily habit list. That can be a notebook. That can actually be notes on your say your Apple device. I don't know about Samsung, but I know Apple device, they have a note section on there that you can write different notes on there and what have you. Or get actual hard copy book out, and that can really help you out. And just writing stuff down. Just write down the habits you want to do. Write down 2 or 3 action steps you can take, or what you want to do that day. That can be something as, for example, walking. Like today, I did Walking for 30 minutes, I did. It could be drinking more water. Like myself, I was drinking more water today. One of my goals, drinking more water today, going to bed early tonight, and doing at least 25 minutes. And I think I did 30 minutes today of walking today. I did. So that right there, writing stuff down, and then put about 2 or 3 things you want to get done that day. All right. Next thing here is a micro habit working. And with micro habits here working, of course, here's maybe splitting it up, maybe splitting your workout up. Like for example, I know one individual they did um, at work. They did 10-minute spurts. They did 10 minutes. I think they had different patients or something they were doing. I don't know exactly the whole job details, but they had 10 minutes in between times they had. So what they do 10 minutes, they'll get in the stairway and go up and down the steps for 10 minutes. That's what they would do. And then 10 minutes, they'll stop, go back to wherever they're doing at work, and then maybe an hour, 2 hours go back. They'll go do 10 more minutes going up and down, up and down. And then again on the lunch break, they will go 10 minutes up and down like that. So basically breaking the stuff up here. That's what we're talking about here. Micro habit works, just breaking things up into small groups, like maybe doing abs early in the morning. You can't do a full workout. And then after that, maybe doing cardio during lunchtime, just doing regular walking. And then at nighttime, doing some yoga stretching there. Yep, to get your 25 minutes. If you're doing 25 minutes on our challenge we did, of course, here. Oh, there's another one here. There's another one here to keep going. This is number 3 here, number third one here. Of course, the first one, of course, was doing keeping daily habit list. Of course, there are 2, 3 habits. And then the second one was micro habits. And then the third one is tracking your wins. Absolutely. You got to track stuff, guys. You got to track stuff. This is when you get your journal out again, of course, here. Or get your app, your notes apps in your on your iPhone here. I don't know about Samsung again, but your habit tracker, some kind of habit tracker, something like that. You want to track stuff. You want to track as much stuff as possible. You track stuff, guess what's going to happen? You're going to win. Because if you track stuff, you have data, however you want to say it, to manipulate, to move around. If you need to do this, you need to do that. That's what the Sunday reflections that I do. And I will be doing a Sunday reflection this Sunday here too. Because when you do a Sunday reflection, guess what you do? You get to see what you did, especially you track stuff. You get to see how do you end up, how did you end up that Sunday, and then look backwards and say, okay, and then look forward now. That's the key thing, looking forward now. And so if you learn from last Sunday or last week, you can hopefully be able to adjust a little bit by tracking stuff. I make the best progress ever when I tracked my food. I make the best progress. I make the best progress ever when I started tracking my food and also tracking my weight. Yep, and the scale I have, of course, tracking my weight, body weight scale that is. It also it does my body fat too, of course. And a certain body fat I said I don't want to go over, and a certain weight I do not want to go over either. So I track like that. If I know, okay, I ate a little wild here, or ate a little, some food I probably don't normally eat. I ate here and there to get some doing tailing back the rest of the day, or change a little bit here, or burn more calories, work more calories off in a sense here. So hopefully those things help you out right there. Of course, the whole thing here is tracking your wins. You want to do track your wins. Another one here that you want to do is you want to plan ahead. That's a key thing. You want to plan ahead. If you're not planning ahead, this is with life too. You plan to retire in the future, you need to plan ahead. If you planned on getting a dog, of course, you want to plan ahead. You possibly having a surgery coming up. Maybe you say if you're having elective surgery going on, then you need to plan ahead for that. It's no different than planning your meals, your workout, your clothes in a sense here. You want to plan all these things out. You don't plan this stuff out, you're just going how you feel and all this, and you're going to miss something, especially if you have a busy day. I know myself, I have a busy day. Monday through Friday, it's gangbusters, and then Saturdays is pretty gangbusters. You're just going at it pretty tough now and everything. But you really want to plan things out. All it really makes things easy. Planning things out gives you no excuses. That's a nice way to put it. No excuses. That's another two here. Another one too to help you out, keep on going after a challenge. The challenge we did here, of course, is celebrating the small wins. You want to celebrate the small wins. Small wins will be something simple, and this is what I did too, because they have something called a mid-challenge slump. It's called mid-challenge slump. It can be anything, even with school. You have like right after the midterms, you have a slump go down. You just kind of get fatigued and everything, or even like a baseball player or a football player, or you have a slump you have. You can have that too as well here. So how do you get out of that slump? Look at the small wins here. And small wins can be just, and I said, I shared this before, was just going to the gym. Say you don't want to go to the gym that day, today or something. And just doing 5 minutes. Get out there and just do 5 minutes. When you do that 5 minutes, guess what's going to happen? That 5 minutes is going to turn into, let's do another 10 minutes. That 10 minutes is going to turn 15, and then 20, then 30. And next you know, you finish your whole workout. And I guarantee you, you feel different because you're changing your physiology. Just by working out, you're changing your physiology, you're changing. It's amazing just from working out can do and all that. But anyway, you want to celebrate those small wins. And small wins equal to the big wins here. You got to celebrate that. Also, it gets you, it inspires you. If you get that small win in, even myself, wake up early morning, go work out early morning. Yes, I did it. I did it. Get my water in. Yes, I did it. You have to celebrate. You have to get excited about life here. If you're not excited about it, you're not excited about it. You have to be excited about life. If you're not excited, then maybe you need to. I would say look at some stuff you're doing. Then you got to be excited about stuff. And I always say with kids, of course, it's like there's a great book out there that says we're once adult, twice a child. There's a great book that says we're once adult, twice a child, and about excitement and just being happy about stuff. Kids, you tell them they're going to say Six Flags over Georgia, they're going to, or people go to Six Flags, some kind of music park. These guys are start singing a song about going to the music park. I'm going to the music park. I'm going to the music park. I'm going to the music park. I mean, they just they start singing about anything, and they might probably sound better than I sound, there. But I'm just giving you an example here, and I'm making it lighthearted, but they get so excited about stuff. And us as adults here, because we're adulting now, is like we almost like we turn the switch off on being excited and being happy, having fun about life and everything. And you want to have fun about this whole challenge. You should have fun at this challenge. If you have fun at doing this challenge here, then we need to adjust some things here for you and all that. And you want to celebrate the wins you have. Going to work. Of course you're supposed to. You're supposed to go to work 5 days a week and stuff like that. Everything. If your job is 5 days a week. But celebrate, absolutely. You got a paycheck and all that. Yeah, you have bills and this, that going on. Celebrate, celebrate. I don't know, buy some more stock or something, not financial advice or something like that, or buy some more crypto, or not financial advice, of course, do your own research, of course, or go treat yourself to, I don't know, go put some money in a high yield savings account for yourself, or go get your piece of cake. I don't know, whatever you're gonna do. Not the whole cake now, not the whole cake, just one, regular piece, not no jumbo piece, regular piece I'm talking about there. If you do choose that route there. Also, too, another thing to do is using accountability. I know in the challenge we use accountability. We use the community itself. But now you say the 25-day the challenge is over with, and the community that you're in, excuse me, is no longer going on right at the moment right now until January 5th. We'll go on again. And you can come if you've done the challenge once. You can come back to us too, of course. Again, we have a few things we're going to add here and there. You'll like it. We different things we'll be doing here. But one thing you can share your goals with your family and friends and all that. It's kind of close to you. You can do that. And that can help you out right there to hold yourself accountable. But at the end of the day, regardless of your family and friends, you tell them or not, you have to hold yourself accountable because your health you're doing here. You're not. All the stuff you're doing now is for the future you're doing for now. And that's it. Retirement, doing for your future self. Buying different financial stuff, financial vehicles you're buying. That could be crypto, stock, and all that. And of course, do your own financial research, of course, here. But the stuff you're doing, of course, here, you definitely want to do your own research, of course, here. But hold yourself accountable. That's what you want to do. You want to hold yourself accountable at all times here, guys. Hold yourself accountable. No one's going to hold yourself accountable but you. At the end of the day, this is what I said. I said one time. I said it's you versus you. That's what it is. It's you versus you. There's no question about it. It is you versus you. And there's many ways you can figure that out. As you versus you. When you're about to go to bed and all, you have things going on in your mind and stuff like that, and you ask yourself, if something happened to me, who would it affect? If something happened to me, just think about that. Let's think about that. And probably some of your loved ones, I'm thinking. So for some of your loved ones, then guess what you want to do? You want to take care of yourself to prevent any illness as much as possible. Yes, some things are genetically and all this, of course, and some things are, possibly, chemically induced as well and stuff like that. Of repetition over time, of course, that is, and just the body breaking down. It has something called Father Time. Father Time, he comes for everybody. Father Time. I really don't like Father Time personally myself, and my knees and everything, and my hip. But Father Time, he comes for everybody. So with that said, I want you guys to stay with it, stay consistent. Today I worked out 25 minutes. Absolutely, I did more than 25. I think I did 35 minutes. I think I did today. I can't remember. I did cardio today. I did treadmill, and I did forward running or walking on the treadmill, and then I did backwards walking on the treadmill. And then tomorrow, weight training I'm gonna do tomorrow as well. What else I want to tell you? I did my stretching too before and after. I did that as well. You want to always get that in. So with that said here, this is life after the challenge. How to keep momentum going. It's a challenge. It's a challenge now. It's a challenge. The challenge is over, but the challenge of keeping everything going is still going on. You have that challenge to keep going. During the 25-day challenge it was a challenge. And now the challenge still goes on, but it's with yourself now. But again, we'll be starting our own challenge going on. The Dr. JH3 25-day health and fitness challenge will be going on. January 5th, we'll start up, and for 25 days we'll go for. I will be adding on a few components to that as well. And people want to work with me one-on-one or group setting, we'll be having some of that as well going on with this challenge. And I hope you guys join us with it. As always, I love talking to you guys and look forward to working with everybody out there. Again, if you completed the 25-day between December 1st to December 25th, you complete that challenge there. Let me know in the comments. Excuse me. I like to recognize you. And I want to tell you guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for the followers. And we're out of here, guys. I think we're out of here. You guys take care of yourself. We talk to you very soon. You're Dr. JH3, and we talk to you very soon. Take care.